Hey, welcome back. So in previous videos, I've talked about world building and city building, and what a city needs and what it has, and how that affects the world around it. So let's talk about underwater civilizations for a second. Normally, an underwater civilization has one very obvious change from most other cities, and that's that it's underwater. But what about the city itself? If the city is like a biosphere-esque type of city that is self-contained but has air and light, then it functions very similarly to a city at the surface, and the only real oddities are what's local and how to get there. And that's perfectly fine if that's how you want to run an underwater city. But what if the city isn't a biosphere? What if water permeates every aspect of this city? You obviously have a huge hurdle right off the bat for anyone from land, and that's water breathing. You need to be able to permanently breathe water to exist in this city. But further than that, look at the science of crafting. And I know, science and magic butts heads a lot in D&D and other TTRPGs, and that's fine, and I understand why. But it still follows a few rules. Even in D&D, trying to light something on fire underwater doesn't really work. You'd need magic, and even with magic, it won't stay burning very long, because it basically gets put out almost immediately. So, not a really functional option. So how do you craft a sword at the bottom of the ocean? Well, you would need a forge. Now, that forge is going to need a few things, and unless the city is built on a lava vent, which is awesome and a great idea, if it's not, then you need three things: heat, fuel, oxygen. How do you get those three objects at the bottom of the ocean when water removes heat, compromises your fuel, and there's no oxygen? What if those are the commodities that your city needs? Now, I know, normally a city needs stone and they have food, or they need food and they have stone. Either way, it's pretty simple. But what if they needed sunlight? What if they needed air? You have all of a sudden a situation where the commodities for the city start telling just a wonderful story before you even get there. So keep that in mind when building cities, that the commodities for the city can be weird and wonderful, and it will already set the tone for a wonderful story. Just my 2 cents. Thanks for watching, and as always, may your stories be as interesting as you are.